cut it, yeah. All the readers of Muslim Matters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What are you reading these days?
What am I reading? Along with the Book of Allah, Quran, of course. Try to read that every morning with some reflection and some thought and some commentary, which is very important, I feel, for every Muslim to spend some time more than any other book, the Book of Allah, especially first thing in the morning with the reflection and tadabbur. Along with that, there's a couple, I'm always reading books because I have to look at a lot of fiqh issues, so I'm always picking books up. But something that I'm reading as a book from cover to cover is a book called Al-Intiqa fi Fada'il al-A'immat al-Thalathat al-Fuqaha, which is written by a great Maliki Andalusian scholar called Imam Ibn Abdul Barr, wherein he discusses the biography of three great Imams, Abu Hanifa, Malik and Shafi'i. So I'm nearly finishing that book, and I also have Minhajul Abidin of Imam al-Ghazali, which I'm reading. Along with that, there's a book written by a non-Muslim author that I sometimes like to read as well, an Islamic book as well as non-Islamic or a non-Muslim author. It's quite maybe intriguing for some people, but it's called The Surrendered Wife. It's written by somebody called Laura Doyle. It's quite interesting anyway, but I'm reading that at the moment.
And what do you listen to?
In terms of just generally?
Just generally. Something to just get a look inside a scholar's life, aside from scholarly. Maybe you listen to other scholars, or maybe just any favorite reciters of the Quran.
Yeah, I of course listening to the Quran is very important, and which also is a act of reward, not just recitation. Listening is also act of reward. In terms of favorite reciters, I don't have too much of a habit of listening to reciters and a lot of nasheed, etc. But someone who does touch my heart is Sheikh Mahir al-Mu'ayqili, was one of the Imams in Makkah al-Mukarramah. So yeah, I sometimes listen to him. Along with that, I'm not a big nasheed person, even though I used to do nasheed myself when I was young. I used to read a lot of nasheeds. I actually started, before talking, I started as a nasheed person. So then I just came out of that because I thought there's more benefit in other things. So I'm not a big nasheed person, but I still have nasheeds in my car and for my family and myself. So yeah, whenever we're around, we do listen to nasheeds. In terms of scholars, subhanAllah, I listen to whenever there's a particular topic that I need some maybe guidance or some views on, and I'll see whoever's spoken about that from the various scholars, and maybe I listen to them. So,
what technology do you carry? What do you use?
iPhone.
iPhone.
That's it.
What type of laptop do you have? Some of our readers like to know that.
What type of laptop I have? I don't have a Mac. I haven't got to Mac yet. So it's just a normal laptop. Yeah.
Okay. Inshallah, what is the best piece of advice you could give to Muslim Matters readers? A bit mature and later.
Okay, alhamdulillah. I think the best advice that is given to us by Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ, to stay away from futile activities, wasting time, precious time that Allah has blessed every young person, every man, woman with, especially wasting it when we're thinking we're actually doing something good. When we're really wasting it, we know we're wasting it, so then we'll maybe change our ways. But the worst is when we think we are not wasting it, and we are wasting it. And that's examples of that is just going on internet forums, chatting away, debating, discussing. We think we're doing good about Islam, arguing, debating about the whole world issues, and just wasting time on all these forums and blogs and things like that. I think especially on the internet, many Muslims could do many other good things, but the issue here is that because it relates to Islam in a way, they're actually thinking they are doing some act of ibadah, but it's an absolute waste of time, where things just go round and round. And I think really to preserve this time and protect it and look after it and value the time, inshallah. Spend it in reciting the book of Allah, learning some good knowledge and putting that knowledge into practice rather than discussing it and arguing about it, basically.